What's up? What's up? You know who it is? It's back again. You know who is back again at it. You know what's up? What's up, my people? What's up, baby? We back again. We back at it. We back at it, baby. We back at it, man. Big Hendo Unplugged, man. Let me get my windows straight. Let me get these windows straight. What's up, my people, man? We got to talk about this, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about some things going on today in the city. Sad boy Slim, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? We got some people here already. Yeah, we're going to talk about this Mitchy Slick situation. He went up to No Jumper. Did a whole episode with them because, the backlash. The backlash was happening with Adam22 talking about the city. Adam22 was talking about the city, kind of reckless. I seen probably like 10 minutes of this, so I'm watching this at the same time you watching. This is going to be new to me as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, this is going to be something interesting. Yeah, Adam22 was talking reckless about San Diego, the city. So it's like, hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and go live because I want to see, the dialogue. I want to see how Adam is, how they're going to talk. How you going to talk when Slick is there. You know what I'm saying? I am a transplant. Yes, sir, I am. I'm from Albany, Georgia. But I've been in San Diego since, 32 years now. I've been in San Diego since I was a little kid. But originally, I'm from Albany, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I've been in San Diego since 97. 97. You know what I'm saying? That's how long I've been in Daygo. So I've been in Daygo about 90% of my life. But yes, I'm a transplant, 1,000%, 1,000%. Yeah, so let's talk about this. Slick was up there. Like I haven't seen everything yet. I haven't seen the episode yet. So I'll be watching this in live time with you guys. They dropped the episode this morning, so this is a brand new episode. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. This is gonna get interesting. I want to know what Slick gonna say, cause the whole city watching, and on top of that, I want to see how they gonna act when Slick is there. I want to see if they gonna keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Because they was pumping their gums. They was bumping their gums on that city, on Daygo. I was like, okay, I already know. It's going to be different. So I want to go live, man, and talk. I got my people on here. I got a lot of people in here in the building right now. So I want to go live and see, what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen? So let's get to this. Let's take some of these comments first. You know what I'm saying? Wax is just here to talk to himself. Yes. See, thing about Whack 100, I like Whack 100. I like Whack 100, but I don't in a way. You know what I'm saying? I think his energy switches up too as well. I feel like Whack energy switches up as well. You know what I mean? Like, depending on what guest is there, he's kind of like Adam, man. They can be all ruthless. They can say the craziest things, but when you confront them, I feel like the energy is different. I seen him. I don't want to say he folded, but Mitchy Slick posted a behind the scenes of him going up there, and he was buddy with Mitchy Slick, which he has. I mean, he has spoke highly of San Diego, so I can't go too hard on Whack. He has spoken highly of San Diego. He has tried to be an asset to the city, and I understand it from a business perspective too as well. I understand they got to make these antics and they got to say certain things to get these views, because the views drive revenue. And we got to understand that as well. You know what I mean? This is a business. I'm learning this. This is a business. It's not about our feelings. It's nothing personal sometimes. It's about getting you there to look so they can deliver the product. But yeah, man, don't let me rant too much, man. Let's get to this review, man. Let's see what they said on No Jumper. Hey, like I said, this is my first time watching it too, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I want to see what Slick gonna say though. You know what I'm saying? Because they were talking crazy. But let's get to it though. Let me pull it up right quick. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up right quick, man. Let's see what they gonna say. All right, let's do this. Here we go, y'all. This is the No Jumper episode featuring Mitchy Slick, the San Diego legend. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, okay. You brought the OG
that's
shit.
Way back. That's I wouldn't expect that.
That's from back in the day. That's like a new pressing.
That's the Bible. That's the gangbang Bible.
The
right
genesis of it, yeah.
I can't even open the motherfucker.
I got some more. I got some more.
That's going in the game room.
What up, though?
There's a photo.
Oh, okay. I'm sitting talking to a picture. Bop.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get it.
Ready? Adam and Whack.
Huh?
Yeah, you lucky, man.
Look at Slick. Look how Slick acting. He ain't coming in. He ain't smiling. You know, I like that. I like that. Yeah, keep that energy, Slick. I like that. Yeah, we ain't friends with nobody. You know what I'm saying? He got to answer to some of these questions. Yeah, I played that. I played that live, bro. Vultures by Ryan Anthony. I played that live last week. Yeah, he went hard on that. Even I add that to that's the main song on this advertisement. Yeah, look. Hey, yeah, I know, right, Steph? Steph 619 say he's annoyed as AF. Yeah, he annoyed. I mean, Slick, I don't care what y'all say. Slick is a legend, man. He deserves respect, man. He deserves respect. Well, let's get to it. I'm not going to watch the whole thing either because this thing is like 2 hours long, but we'll get to most of it, though.
You lucky. I was going to come in here and get some practice, you know what I'm saying, on you today.
Oh, yeah? You're going to tee off on me about last week's events? That's why you wanted him here.
Yeah. No, you've been on some verbal shit. But you know, you take advantage of shit.
He does.
Like what?
You know, from the beginning, Adam kind of really didn't f with me way back.
I know.
Right? And then I did he didn't f with me. I used to call him by my artist, he wasn't f with me. So over time, over years, him, his wife, his daughter, his pops, Adam know that Whack ain't gonna go that far with me. He know.
Let's get to the shit, man. You talking too much. Whack, you talking too much, trying to calm down the situation. Let's get to the emotion. Let's get to it. What's all that energy at when we talk shit about San Diego on the other episodes? Let's get to it. I want to hear the fucking, just get to it.
Knows that the respect and the brotherhood is genuine. Now he's the fucking asshole.
He played on it last week.
He played on it.
You played on it.
He played on it.
Because I sat next to you and I was seeing Whack calm himself down. Like Whack was ready to go. Because as soon as he stopped talking, I was like, he's on go mode.
I'm not even going to call you a glazer during this podcast.
So listen.
Fill in the blanks.
So then I got to deal with his bullshit.
Right.
And then he then said, I'm breaking up my Instagram going crazy.
Right.
Daygo was on me. I said, what the f did I do to Daygo? And I'm like combing through it. I'm like, what the, I tell my exposed, I said, yo, why? They said, yo, Adam went on there and said this. So they sent me the clip. So I addressed it because I understand that pocket. I understand Daygo. I've been rocking with him for a long time. The problem, the gift and curse with Daygo is they don't follow nobody's trends. You know how Chicago kicked off the drill rap. Then Daygo was like, we doing us. Okay, we'll come up there if you agree to come down here. If not, we doing what we doing. And there's a lot goes on down there. It's a lot of talent, but they don't come up. Right? And I've
been saying this for the last 3 episodes. That's probably one of the biggest problems that we have in the city. We need to start venturing out, building relationships, including myself. Not just everybody else, including myself. You know, we got to go out there and start. We're in the pocket, and I feel like we're comfortable. We need to start going to get out there and building a relationship with these other, cities and you know, it's all about who you know. It's all about who you know, especially in this business. But let's keep going.
Out of it being, the Navy, you got the beaches, the border, TJ, right? People don't know about that inner workings of it, so I had to bring one of the voices, prominent voices, I feel, of Daygo.
Living legend.
Mitchy Slick.
Come on, living legend.
You know, sitting right across.
Right across.
This is why we sit like this.
You got to stand up.
Because I ain't guy. Wasn't me. It was the white guy.
It was the white guy. I'm going to whack on this one.
Hey, look at Mitchy Slick. Look at his demeanor. He ain't playing with him. Look at that. Mitchy said, I ain't playing, homie. We ain't here playing games. Let's go. Let's go.
He's calling me the most professional glazer ever. Every time I say something about Whack, he'd be like, you're glazing. I'm like, no, I just like Whack.
It must be hard for you to choose who you want to glaze between me and him, though.
No. What?
Nick was here,
No.
if Nick was here, you'd be really
But
like.
you know what's crazy? Nick is here.
Yeah.
He know Mitchy
Yeah.
from Nick.
All right, but he's not physically here.
Nick here with us. Well, that's one dude. You think you get favoritism? Shit. That dude Nick, but he earned it.
He earned it.
Nick ever tell you no? He's never told me no.
He's never told.
A question for you guys ever watching, like, do Nick Cannon represent San Diego? Do he claim San Diego at all? I mean, I don't know. I just never really heard him claim San Diego. He probably do. But everybody kind of, when we kind of talk about San Diego, they kind of bring up Nick Cannon a lot. I'm like, dude, Nick really claim San Diego like that? I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
No, hell no.
Nick is the homie, man. That's big, bro.
The closest I got to no is we gonna work it out.
We'll figure it out. He's coming to the Monday show soon. So yeah, shout out to Nick Cannon.
Nick, Adam,
tell me whatever you want to do, Slick. Just let me know what you want to do. Homie.
Yeah, Adam been over there with Nick, and
out.
Nick's been over here. You know what I mean?
Out
So
Camp.
they got that relationship.
For better or for worse, he inspired me to get this building because I saw his comment.
When I took
and I
your
was
year.
like, shit, I need something like that.
I think, that's when Adam started really realizing, all right, I think Wack really is f***ing with the movement. Because everything I was doing, I'm like, Adam, pull up. I wanted him to introduce it. People I knew that could, assist him in what he's doing. And that's what I like to do when I build my relationships, is like leave an impression that no matter what, it's like, you know what? I may be a little pissed off, but the little fucker does what he's supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? You can leave it down. Yeah, does what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Adam will tell you that I include him. Yeah. Anything I'm doing, I can include him. I include him in. So he an asshole. I be, he pisses me off, but he like, I hate to say it, I'm the little brother of my brother, so he like my little brother.
Right.
That to where like, motherfucker, that's him.
Yeah, I get it. I totally understand it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did I say wrong about San Diego? Let's hear it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Adam, out a little small talk. I mean, let's get to the meat and the potatoes.
I want to hear the Mitchy Slick version of what
he started it. He started it. He just told
me. Post on his page. Yeah.
Hey, first off, Adam and everybody else, not being tough or stupid. I'm not one of these, like, homie.
Right.
But niggas really got San Diego, like, fucked up, though. Like, for real, though.
Okay.
Like, I know what y'all see and what's promoted and pushed to y'all and all that type of shit. And I really don't give a f***. Y'all called me to this motherfucker. I didn't call nobody and say nothing.
I called you and stop right there. That's one of the problems. What is being promoted and pushed?
That's the big thing.
Okay, so when I say y'all got Daygo f***ed up, this ain't the first time that we've heard people say, little slick shit about San Diego on here. And then y'all tripping off the pushback. Y'all like, damn, they trip. See, because y'all don't really understand. San Diego niggas, delusional as they may be, they think they the hardest niggas in the whole world. They do not think that nobody's harder than San Diego niggas in nothing. But see, y'all don't know that. So
as we should, Mitch, as we should. It's called confidence, bro. As we should.
Because I say shit on this show and don't understand why you get that get back. You know what I'm saying? It's a few receipts to this shit, but I ain't gonna start saying that shit because I love my California niggas no matter where they at. Yeah. From motherfucking, the Richmond and Frisco and Oakland all the way down even in IE and Pacoima and all the homies. I ain't gonna leave nobody out. But at the same time, we ain't the only motherfuckers that ain't got nobody cracking in rap. and see,
it's all
hold on. But then the thing is when you say shit a certain way, it make it seem like we some busters or something. Like we ain't cracking because we ain't dope, or we're not cracking because we and a lot of shit that y'all see what's on the fucking internet. San Diego's not really no internet rap, and we're like kind of goofy when it comes to business and industry shit. That's why San Diego ain't popping. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
explain that when you say goofy.
What I'm saying, I know you're saying. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to clarify that because people are sensitive here, bro. You definitely got to clarify that for sure. Good thing Wack kind of broke him down and stopped him.
Ain't no niggas behind us. That's Mexico. We are far as a motherfucker away from the industry. So far as having the knowledge and know how the industry works, no matter how good we know it, we still gonna be game goofy to the niggas that grew up down the street from Sony and Interscope and all that shit. San Diego niggas don't know how the music industry goes. So you'll have a situation where not having that knowledge of how the industry really goes, fuck up a bunch of shit. It might fuck up your business. It might fuck up your business. It might have you beefing with a nigga because you think he did something that you didn't even know. You don't get paid $1 million for doing a song with Lil Wayne, but niggas think I'm a millionaire because I do this or because I that's not how it goes. So you'll have friction behind niggas not really knowing how the industry goes, and that's what really keeps the shit from popping. Our gang shit is stupid, and that's what keeps us from popping. And every rapper that you name is somebody that might got a little motion. It's one thing you gotta know. I'm not gonna say no names. Oh yeah, San Diego, you burnt ass niggas. I love y'all, but I'm not saying nobody's motherfucking name today. Ain't none of you niggas finna be talking shit about I didn't say her. See, that's why Daygo ain't cracking. I'll say 700 motherfuckers niggas name, and then the 708th will be mad. So I love all y'all niggas. Everybody that want to get their props off this motherfucking interview, put your name in the motherfucking comments and all that shit. Look up every Daygo nigga. Every nigga down there is dope. We all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But Adam, when he said what he said, it ain't about what you said, homie. It's how you said it, homie. And you say it connected to some like, it's a bunch of motherfuckers that ain't cracking, but you ain't gonna say that about them or about them, cause on the internet or whatever y'all will see, y'all will think San Diego is about some motherfucking magic. I mean, what you call it? SeaWorld and the beach and man, it's
I want to stop here. I want to stop here and break this little down a little bit. You know what I mean? Cause I want to by segments. So I think what Mitch is saying is, and I said this too once again, we're lacking in the business department when it comes to music. He's pretty much saying that. Now listen to what I'm saying now. Mitchy Slick is somebody who already been through it. He experienced it. He's been on the highest level. He knows everybody in the game. You know, he's heavily connected. When people mention San Diego, they're going to mention Mitchy Slick. You know, so I've been around Mitchy a lot too, so I understand how he thinks and how he is, you know what I'm saying? And he's a very smart businessman. Because you have to be a businessman, you got to be a creator, which he's a rapper. That's the creative part. Then you got to be a business person. And he's saying that we're lacking the business. We don't want to learn the business. And since we don't want to learn that, that's what it messes up the whole, the whole industry, for us, because we're lacking one half of the industry when we're lacking in the business department. But I said this a long time ago as well. If I was an artist in San Diego, I'll be latching on to Mitchy because he already did it. It's like this guy already have experience. He's at No Jumper. That's the first person they called. Bro, if you're an artist, man, you should be latching on to this guy and sucking him, draining him from his knowledge, bro. You should latch on to him and just try to get as much knowledge as possible because he already done it. It's like saying like somebody who already done it already, and you trying to look at them and don't know what they're doing. I remember I was a kid, and I was the same way. You know, my mom would tell me, "Hey, Courtney, don't do this." I'm gonna do what I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Then, after you make them mistakes 1 or 2 or 3 times, you be like, "Damn, my mom was right. My dad was right." Because experience comes the best teacher in life. You know what I mean? So we need to start listening. We need to start latching on to the jail felonies, the Big Junes, you know what I'm saying? The Mitchy Slicks. And that's what's going to give you that, that knowledge, especially up and coming artist. That's just my thoughts, man. But let's keep going though.
Popping ass, I say this, shout out to my to the young homie Ryan. It's a popping ass brand in San Diego. The motherfuckers barely see the beach. We don't go to the beach. We don't see that shit. We don't go to the zoo. I mean, when we little kids, we do. But to act like San Diego is fucking SeaWorld and in the zoo, I mean, there's other cities around us that got more tourist shit than us. Niggas got Magic Mountain and motherfucking and the Wax Museum and the stars and shit.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
Boulevard.
Come on, homie.
Okay, so do you feel like San Diego? I know that San Diego's not going to follow anything. They're going to do Daygo. Unless you go to San Diego and say, hey, let's do this, and you got to go to the right people or you ain't going to be able to stay over there long anyway, right? Mm-hmm. Will San Diego be able to adjust the new of today to say it didn't work back in the...
See, I want to read some of these comments, right? Sorry, because I'm reading the comments I'm listening to as well. So I want to answer both of you guys. And I'm getting these comments right now. They're saying nobody's investing. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's what Mitchy's saying. Nobody's investing, but you got to leave and go up there. That's where you're going to get the investments are in the bigger hubs, which is LA, the New Yorks and the, the LA, Atlantas, the Miamis, those big hubs where the infrastructure's there. So, you're not going to find too much investing here because there's no industry here to invest in. There's nobody here to invest in it. You know what I mean? You go to these bigger cities where they invest and build these relationships up. Then they'll invest into you once they, you build the relationships. But yeah, let's go.
Days staying isolated. Because what Adam said, he wasn't wrong. He like, because the only mainstream dude was JL Felony.
For a long time.
The biggest musical guy, right, as far as I'm concerned, because I know his work, is Mitchy Slick.
Fact.
He done been on songs with everybody. I remember one day when he like, y'all going on tour? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Mitchy, you welcome to come wherever. Let me get you a spot on the bus. He said, oh, no, homie, don't worry about the bus. Mitchy was in some SUVs, and I swear, we got to the East Coast. Every city we went to, I'm like, damn, who was these people waiting in the front? They was waiting on Mitchy. Right, so that's when I'm like, damn, well, why isn't it ain't translating?
Because, homie, listen, San Diego's not really, like, how all the other cities, you got this whole trilogy of videos about everybody's hood and who they big homies was and where they started. We don't really do that shit in Daygo.
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, this is how, like you said, a blessing and a curse.
You need your swamp stories.
I got to kind of disagree with Mitch on this one. I feel like people do. I feel like people do, look up to the older generation or the people from their hoods and things of that nature, come before them. If that's what he's trying to say. I feel like, respectfully, I feel different about that.
We need that.
Hold on.
So we can get the origin stories.
Bro, they got it for all y'all. I don't know if it's still up. They got a gangland segment. I know your history. They got a gangland segment on San Diego that's more vicious than any other neighborhood that I've seen. What? Listen, that segment, I think that's what caused you from getting banned or restricted.
It was a bunch of shit before.
He couldn't even go, But then, like back when radio, I swear, I never remember on our radio runs, they tell you got to go here, there. I don't remember being like, we got to go to San Diego radio station.
It's funny. Listen to what they said about the gangland, which is true. I remember when I first got here, when I got first to San Diego 97, that shit was vicious. Man, it was a scary place to be in 97 around there to the early 2000s, mid 2000s. This is not the place you wanted to be. And I remember that, the whole gangland and everything like that. And Mitchy got a lot of bad rep for that. He got a lot of backlash because the city didn't want that type of rep, because it was taking a lot of money away from the tourist. Because San Diego's known as a tourist country, a tourist city. So they was trying to get rid of a lot of that shit. So they put a lot of pressure on Mitch. So yeah. But listen to him. They're like, oh, really? Yeah. San Diego was popping. It was crazy back then in the 90s to the mid 2000s, for sure.
Yeah. But again, it goes back to what Adam was saying. What did you say? What?
Okay, the exact quote of what I said to Sean Cotton, and actually, honestly, like when we were having that conversation was at the very beginning of the podcast where I didn't even really think about the fact that we were being recorded, but he said, sorry, I'm late, I'm coming from San Diego. And I said, yeah, San Diego's not so much of a music city these days. I was like, you're probably not going to find an artist to sign down there. But then immediately I shouted out Lil Weirdo, who I believe is coming on at some point in the near future too. So
where's Lil Weirdo from?
San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah, the Mexican from out there. But honestly, like, I've had the same conversation about a lot of other places in recent memory too. Like, I lived in New York for 6 or 7 years. I love New York. Culturally, almost no city, or really no city in like America is as important to hip hop as New York, because that's where it came from. So, but we've had that conversation where it's like a couple years ago, we were interviewing all kinds of drill rappers from New York. Nowadays, that scene has kind of just fallen apart. Which,
man, where's his energy at? Those last 4 or 5 videos you've been making, Adam? Where's this energy at? Where's this old, like, you know, shitting on San Diego energy? Now we're like civil. Now we're really respectful now. The energy is different in this room now. That's weird.
Largely because, you know, people got locked up and killed and everything like that. But for sure, it's not just a San Diego thing. Because even out of LA, if you wanted to pick out like the top,
Bro, it's 10 hoods, bro.
but pick the top 10 rappers out of LA in the last 5 years.
It's like in LA that ain't never had a rapper.
That's a
homie.
fact.
It's 100 hoods in LA that ain't never had a rapper.
That's a fact.
So then why we ain't saying slick shit about him though?
No, that's a fact. That's real.
Facts.
That I just told somebody that today. I said, bro, I can name a bunch. Listen, I'm gonna be real, no disrespect. And we both know a rapper that's from here, but people don't think about it when you say his name. And you know I'm being real saying this because I don't really fuck with this dude.
Who?
King Pill got Pomona popping.
He did.
Now we know it's another rapper come from Pomona, but when you hear his name, you don't think Pomona, right? Which is our guy.
To be fair, he got it popping more in the internet, social media.
But what's Adam? People see you first today before they hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Now it didn't flip because you can use your visual content to force people to your music, right? So we've never heard Pomona this much in this lane.
True.
Since King Pill.
That's a fact.
Now the homie, everybody know him. He's a hell of a rapper.
Right.
Our pimp guy.
Who?
Sugar Free.
Oh,
See?
he's from Pomona?
Yeah, but see, you went like when you think Sugar Free, you don't think Pomona,
Right.
Because Sugar Free don't really be. He not like a Compton rapper, street dude coming up. He
Right.
gonna
I disagree with that. That's the only reason I know Pomona. That's the only reason he always says Pomona in his raps. That's the only person I know that is popping in Pomona, bro. The Sugar Free.
push Compton on you. He gonna push Inglewood. Gonna push Inglewood on you. Sugar Free did. So it's like, I think now it's time because there's a lot of talent down there. It's time a movement could start. But do they have the open mind?
This is what I'm saying. The reason they don't have the open mind that you're talking about is because San Diego, they think we think we the shit like a motherfucker, like with all this shit. Like, you been in jail with Daygo homies. Niggas ain't acting like they second to nobody or none of that type of shit. So that's the reason why you have that. But they don't understand that it takes for you not to have that to be able to get through the door. And that's what I want my young niggas to know. And I always told my Daygo artists that it's a lot of shit they don't understand. And then instead of getting a book and reading and figuring out the answer to this shit, they'll just turn their nose up to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Can I ask this question?
No, Mitch, no. You ain't gonna learn this in the book. Respectfully, you're not gonna learn this game in the book. You gotta learn this from experience. You gotta build connections and relationships with people, and that's why I feel like where they come from, they as a legend in the city. Like I said, the big Junes and jail felonies. These kids got to look up to the people who did it before them. And you got to mentor these people, and you got to pass on that knowledge until the younger generations. But at the same time, you got to be ready to receive that knowledge as well, because you don't have to pass on that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an asset to new Mitchy Slick. You got to be able to give him money or whatever it is, to get that knowledge or whatever. If you don't want to give it to you for free. But I think it's me personally, if I was in that position, if I was an OG of this city or something like that, you know what I mean? Once I get to a certain level of success, it's about the people below me. Because I want to see the people below me make it. Once I became successful in what I did, when I started making money, when I got older and I matured in life, it's like, damn, I already lived this shit already. I already did it already. So guess what I want to do? I want to see him happy. I want to see him do it because I want to see him happy like the way it changed my life. I want to change these people's lives. That's what I think these OGs got to do. They got to start spreading this knowledge on to the younger generation. That's just my opinion, though.
Because I'm from Sacramento, right? Okay. And we right next to the Bay. And the Bay was always bigger than Sacramento. So we always had to go extra hard.
You're not next to the Bay.
No, New Sacramento is like 45 minutes
You
from the
100
Bay.
miles. You crazy. 100 miles.
Frisco, but an hour away is what I'm saying.
Nigga, you doing 100 miles per hour? Adam, what's up?
It's an hour, homie.
I'm saying no, because every time somebody say they from Sac, they be like, oh, you from the Bay? They be
No,
like,
hold
we
on.
not
No,
from-
I got to correct you. It's 100 miles from LA to Daygo. 110.
So that's the parallel I'm trying to draw. So
further.
because
Say in the Bay,
Sacramento,
he said by the Bay.
right? So we're close, and so we had to act extra hard. So
Talking about Vacaville?
yeah, Stockton, Davis, all that shit.
1.5 to 2 hours, 85 to 90 miles.
And that's the same amount of distance from San Diego to LA.
Big George is in the building, and that's a legend in the city. Respect to Big George. That's somebody I call and I talk to a lot, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of shit I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I do hit up Big George, and he put me up a lot of game, a lot of shit I don't know. So I'm very thankful for people like Big George. You know what I mean? But we need to have more Big Georges. We need to have more of these OGs in there who has that knowledge to spread on to us, because we can't do what we don't know. We can't do what we don't know. So we need to lean on to, you know, we need what's it called? What's that game show? I forgot the name of it, but I gotta call on to somebody that got me through that maze, so I won't make these mistakes. That's what these other races do. This is what these white people do. You know what I'm saying? They have these people to help them out. They got mentors to help them out, because you're gonna waste a whole lot of fucking time and money if you don't have these people to guide you in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, yeah, man. Shout out to Big George though. Big George is in the building. Appreciate
So
it.
do you feel like San Diego had to act extra harder because of what LA was
I ain't
doing?
gonna put on no act.
Hold on, homie. I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
I'm talking about far as just musically and with the industry shit. Like, how the if all the industry and all the businesses and all the labels and all the shit is in LA, how we supposed to, like, who the gonna let it? We ain't gonna get to the door first.
That's the same way we felt in Sacramento. That's the same way we felt.
Get
Yeah.
to the door first.
Right.
We're most definitely overshadowed by the biggest motherfucking damn near rap city on this whole side of the earth. God damn it. We by LA.
Yeah.
Niggas got real deals in LA.
That's the same shit we dealt with in Sac. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Like,
yeah,
these
that's
got
what I
real
was
deals,
saying.
and I'm talking about from a history of rap. They've always had the real deals. If they giving out rap deals and the place that's giving them out is in LA, the shit we gotta go through to get there. Then you gotta also understand.
I disagree, Mitch. I disagree. Like I said, this is respectfully. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you my opinion. I could be wrong, but I'm just giving you my opinion on it. Mitch, I think what the problem is, we think like that, but no, if you go look at these people in LA, most of these artists that are popping in LA are not from LA. Most of these Doches and shit like that signed to TDE, she's from Tampa. Most of these big artists that you see in this game are not from LA, bro. There are people they're transplants like myself who was there at another city, was born in another city, and then you came to LA or these big hubs for an opportunity. So I don't think we're overshadowed by LA. I think we just need, like how you said earlier, we need to start building more of these connections and relationships. But if you see a lot of these people ain't from LA. It is where they get the opportunity from. My opinion, though. I could be wrong, but I'm just giving you my opinion.
Then this, in the beginning of the shit, like say for instance, when I first came in, you know, I'm in the same generation with say right before game and right in the game, G Malone pocket, you know what I'm saying? It was tricky for us at that time because, you know, that's when niggas didn't know where they was going to get no music money from in the music.
Yeah.
Shit was on free online and all that shit. That would have been our opportunity when the West was really pumping shit out right then. So then you figure like, without that period of shining and then shit just falling the fuck off and we like in the shadows of LA, like how the fuck was we supposed to be able to make some shit happen? I'm not knocking. And I'm not saying that somebody owes us nothing. That's not who I am. All that support and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Motherfuckers don't support the rapper that they listen to. They listen to a motherfucker because they like his fucking music, not because they want to see a YG, Little Durk, or so get some more money. They listen because that's who they a fan of. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, homie, like that generation I was in, homie, like. Nobody really got popping out of that group. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody that was their chance to shine. So now you hold on. Now check it out. Now, niggas don't understand the gang aspect of this shit. San Diego, come on, homie. That's a straight up blood city.
Okay, we were arguing about that.
In the minds of the out people, hella Crips in Daygo. Don't get it fucked up. And they with the shit, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it ain't no Crips in San Diego, but as much as LA was a Keyway city, that's how San Diego was. Now the industry is in LA. We the nearest big city to LA. It's a bunch of other cities around, but they're not a major city. So you already know what's gonna happen with Daygo. We got a brotherly camaraderie going on with everything.
Right.
So Bloods, the industries in LA, San Diego camaraderie. I mean, little bullshit. How the
Wait, I have a
Humble Hustle. Yeah, I just seen this this message right here. He said, "I'm lost to know. I know Adam know Daygo got heat. I can barely see it though. I'm sure he's seen the post by Mass. Yeah, he posted that today. I'm trying to figure. I need to talk to him and figure out what's going on with that. He posted some. Ooh. Yeah, I need to get him up here. We have that interview. Yeah, he posted something about Dr. Dre and the game. He going off on his Instagram. But I think Adam knows that we got. He knows we got heat because most of our hot artists already had interviews on No Jumper already. I was like, what is he talking about? Sometimes I think Adam acts like this. He just trying to get this content because it's hot. We're tuning in right now, so it's hot content for us for sure, and him.
An important question though. Did you feel like it was a bad look or a good look for San Diego when Compton AD got beat up by the security guards in San Diego outside the court?
You knew he was gonna do it.
That was like we talked about San Diego.
See now Adam's he's AD is the homie, so and he knows that AD get a lot of respect here. So he's trying to slide this shit in right now about AD.
We did. I'm gonna tell you, listen,
check this out, homie. I don't know what happened. I didn't see the whole fight. But I know downtown niggas be rumbling. Sometimes it be your night, and sometimes it might go. And you just get up and go back the next week and just rumble shit.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
That's how we came up around that motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you a story, Adam, that you probably forgot about. You probably know the inner workings. I called you. I get a call. It's a certain artist on a certain tour. Mm-hmm. This big artist, which is one of Adam loves this artist, is handling this one artist crazy. Oh. I look at the roster, I look at the routing, I say, hey.
AD is the homie though. That's my dog. AD. Shout to AD though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy AD.
I get on phone and say, hey bro, y'all got to touch Daygo in like 5 days. Tell dude to pipe down.
He's talking about X and Ski Mask.
Bro, dude got on the phone cause I get the call from down there and he talking crazy like, oh bro, ain't nothing out. I said, ain't nothing what? I said, all right, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna withdraw and I'm gonna let you figure it out.
What's up? Hey, dude, do you guys hear an echo? How's my sound? Is it an echo? Is it sound clean? Let me know. He said you got the sound doubled, bro. Is it? Do I have a double echo on here? Or what? What's up? Talk to me. How's the sound? Everything sounds good? Let me know. I got a 10-second delay too as well. Do you guys have an echo? Is there an echo? Let me know. Oh, let me see where my people. Echo? Yes? There's an echo? Okay. When the video is playing? It's an echo when the video is playing? Let me try to see that. Cancel this. Okay, hold on. Let me try to do this real quick and see. Let me try this again. All right, try this again. Let me know if it's an echo.
And that's where Triple X get knocked out on the stage.
Right, so, okay. Just to fill in the details for the people. Basically,
the hose for us.
Rob Stone gets into it with Ski Mask on tour. We don't got to go all the details, but basically Ski Mask is drunk and being kind of to him or whatever, being disrespectful. And then X hears about it. X hops on Twitter, I think it was, and basically just violates Rob Stone talking.
You still got an echo when I play this video? Do we still got an echo? Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Let me try that one more time. Hold on. Let me see.
Hella shit about him. And then fast forward, like, I think because this is before X got punched in the face, but Ski Mask is playing in LA, and I pull up, and I'm cool with Rob Stone and Ski Mask, so I say what up to Rob Stone, but Ski Mask is nowhere to be found. So I'm sitting in back, and I look around and I see a bunch of guys wearing red, and I'm kind of thinking like, oh, all right.
How about now? How about now? Still got an echo. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, cool. We straight? All right. Sorry about that.
Like, but I'm like hella not gang knowledgeable at the time, so I'm just looking around, whatever. But there's a TV, so we can see. And then all of a sudden, boom, Ski Mask is on stage. He's performing, just him and one homie. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like he didn't make his way through the backstage area, but he's performing, okay. And then as I'm like sitting there looking at the TV, all of a sudden, just a flood of dudes just run up on the stage and just start whooping them. I kind of like ran out there, and the only thing I really got a chance
Where you think them dudes was from?
San Diego. And I believe I saw him there.
Yo,
I think he was
I
there.
tried to tell
Were you there?
I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, I'm like, listen, because I don't be knowing what people be thinking.
Yeah.
You know, my celly in prison for 2.5
That was
years.
a little nigga. I didn't do nothing to that.
No,
little
yeah,
nigga.
my celly for 2.5 years was Big Crunch, Big Sad from 5'9" Brim, Daygo. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I got a chance to hear a lot of Daygo history on the yard with him. And like, and he right, like them dudes, they think they the swollest, strongest,
Toughest.
like
So
they
when
ain't nothing about them minimized.
Right.
When it come to them, you know what I'm saying? So,
But we ain't on the internet doing that shit, so them motherfuckers think it ain't nothing but SeaWorld and the wild animal
And fish
park or some
sandwiches.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm not bragging this shit because LA, IE, them niggas is my brothers, homie, straight up. Everybody know I fuck with niggas from Bonton, Inglewood,
everywhere.
So it ain't that. I'm not looking at it like it's Daygo in LA. I'm looking at it when I say these things like we right all together. Homie, from Easy E to the homie, shout out to Corrupt, Snoop, to every nigga that came to Daygo, they done rumbled in Daygo, homie. Everybody, homie, since back in the 80s, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Right.
It's a city full of knuckleheads, but
See, okay, I'm gonna let him finish this.
they not on the
Let me finish.
internet with the shit. And if you understand, all the rappers in San Diego that's popping, that's on the top of that, it's one thing they got in common. And I love it. But none of the main Daygo rappers, as far as views and shit like that.
So is Daygo?
So let me tell you something. So I interview a lot of these OGs and stuff like that, and I hear this a lot. Shout out to Damu. Damu has told me this a lot too. I interviewed Damu and a couple other OGs, right? So they were saying that when a lot of these LA rappers back in the day, when they came here, gang banging and shit like that, when they came here, we was beating the shit out of them, and we chased them out of the city. Cricket, shout out to Cricket. Cricket was telling me this story too. Damu, shout out to Damu. Yeah, you know, Big June. They were saying all this. All of them kind of saying this the same thing. They were saying like when these big artists, when they came this Daygo back in the day, we was whipping their ass when they came down here. When they came for concerts and shit, we chased them out of the city. Even Snoop Dogg. They're saying we chased them out of the city, so they didn't want to come back down here because when they know they came back down to Daygo, they'll get their ass whooped because we was gang banging so hard back then. So that's what Mitchy's talking about.
Not gang members.
Is Daygo
They not
too
from
real?
a gang.
Is Daygo too real to make it in
the
this industry?
Yeah.
The street part of it is. It'll be some other artists that can make it. But I'm saying the homies, you know, like the shit that built Death Row, the shit that built TDE, the shit that built motherfucking Cash Money West, the street element of it. You know what I'm saying? That part. San Diego niggas, the hustlers, the niggas that would be in your position, would be in a Suge position, that would be in a top position. Them niggas don't want to put no time in the music and the money in the music and shit. We do other shit in Daygo. We're not like you said, we're not a music city. Really, niggas in San Diego is athletes and shit like that. Gang members and athletes. Like the best athletes in the world.
But they're trying to do music. It's a lot of
Right.
rappers down there.
No, it's hella rappers in there, but I'm saying it's just the rappers. If it was just Kendrick, it took a team of niggas to make that shit happen. In San Diego, the only niggas that's really into the music shit is niggas that rap.
Let me ask this: Why do you think? And I say this respectfully and with the utmost respect, that we haven't had like a big mainstream success artist come from San Diego? Because in California, there's so many rich people. Rich.
Dude, we had. I don't know everybody say that. Jail Felony. We had mainstream artists for sure. Not like the top, but we had respectable mainstream artists. You know what I mean? Rob Stone, that shit went like 3 or 4 times platinum. Kill Bill? What is he, man? What is he talking about?
In the music industry, like why haven't we had like a mainstream success come from
Stockton
San
had a
Diego?
breakout.
Yeah, Sacramento with
I'm gonna tell
Mozzie.
you why. I'm gonna tell you why them niggas had breakouts though.
Okay.
No disrespect to their talent, niggas is talented,
Okay.
but niggas be living and thriving off of that drama fool bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That killing and that and all that type of shit. So a lot of niggas got attention, and the main niggas, if you know, they got attention from them type of records and that type of funk and feud and beef and shit. So you know.
Yeah, internal.
Yeah.
Amongst
Right.
each other.
Yeah, I
The
get
truth
that.
is that there are, like, even throughout the whole history of California rap, there hasn't been that many huge stars. So, like, when you really break it down by, like, a city-by-city basis, it's like the fact that you haven't necessarily seen, like, a huge national star come out of San Diego is not really that surprising because you could kind of say
Majority
that.
is Compton.
Right.
Even though San Diego's a big city,
Compton, homie.
you could kind of say that, yeah, but then Compton somehow has, like, 10, you know?
Yeah,
It's
right.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's just them being in the they having to connect.
They cater to them like, you know,
Come
what
If
I'm
it
saying?
wasn't for Snoop, we probably wouldn't talk about Long
Long
Beach
Beach.
Facts.
as being
This
as
is what I'm
significant as
Right.
it
But
is.
look what it took. It didn't take
Yeah.
just a rapper.
Right.
No, that
They're not just rapping and then going to get a deal from some. No, all the niggas that's popping from the West that
Hey, he got a point there. Even on the Chicano side, we got some Little Rob, we got little Mr. Little Wins, all of them. We do have some popping ass rappers that are out of the city on both sides. You know what I mean? It don't matter where you come from. You know, we have talent in the San Diego. We have people who has reached a monumental success out of the city, including Mitchy Slick. A lot of these motherfuckers, man, like these we got some you know respectable people to come out of the city. I don't know. It's weird that these other people don't know. But this is what you do all for a living though. You talk music all day, especially on the West Coast.
got those
I'm sorry.
movements going. It's they big homies or somebody from the LA in the streets that you know it's a whack. That's why I say a whack, a Suge, a top
Dre.
dog, a Dre. That
Yeah.
easy. All that shit was street oriented. It wasn't just the niggas that rap. It was the niggas that do business and wanted to do rap business. In San Diego, the only rap business for a long time, the youngsters is
That's another one. We got a little Gangsta Earn in the building. Look, talk about Gangsta Earn. You know what I mean? You want to talk about gangster? Go look up Gangsta Earn story. You know, I don't care where you're from, especially on the West Coast. Everybody's talking about Gangsta Earn. I asked Wack 100 about Gangsta Earn. What? When you talking about gangsters and these people talking about Legoland and Disneyland, go look up Gangsta Earn story. Shit's crazy.
rapping. They don't know the industry. That's why I
They
say
don't know. They don't know.
They don't know the game.
They got the music.
Yeah.
But where do we go from here?
Right. They don't know what to do with it.
So what I'm saying is this: listen, man. It's hella kids down there that want a favorite artist in San Diego, but it's hard to compete if they got to compete with a nigga that got a real deal, and that's what it's been. So what I'm saying to all the niggas that might want to look at a new zone where you can make some millions of dollars, it's a whole city full of motherfuckers that's open to some motherfuckers that want to come in and do some business straight up. Like I said, they gonna put all their names in the comments and all that shit right there. It's hella niggas talented.
They dropping a lot of people in the comments. Yes, we do got a lot. We got also Ocean. That's my guy. We got look. What do you mean? Who? Tiny Dude. Whew, that's my guy. Tiny Dude now. Heat. One of the most lyrical. But yeah, Don Elway. Yes, I need to get him on. Hit Don Elway. Hit him up. So I need to get him on here soon.
Definitely wide open. You know what's
But
crazy?
it's not because they busters or it ain't because
you
it's
do
lanes
those,
or none of that shit. That ain't why we ain't popping. It ain't because of that.
You know how you do those when you be the talent search, how you got Doughboy, right? I guarantee you it's a bunch of dudes down there. Not saying you should do it, but if you just did like it might be crazy. Hey,
Yeah, like an American.
like San Diego only. We want to see who's down there, who's gonna
Yeah.
show up.
'Cause we
And
need to
guess
hear
what?
it.
Because if nobody shows up, we don't want to hear it.
We don't hear it no more.
But if 20 of y'all show up,
Listen,
and I'm
niggas-
like, yo,
San Diego niggas
some of
gonna
y'all
show
kind of
up.
talented.
I've been to some rap shows in San Diego over the years. Back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, y'all need to
They
just
got a
go to the
healthy scene.
hood and to the hoods of San Diego and grab a homie and watch that movement. That's what I'm talking about. That's what built LA. Homies.
Yeah, that's a
homie
fact.
types. We got it. I ain't saying exclude the other that rap about other shit or that ain't for no hoods. Now you got cause until you showcase that, motherfuckers ain't really gonna respect the city because they think the city is some other shit. Go get it.
There's probably San Diego hood vlogs going around, right?
Is it? I don't know,
Not
bro.
really.
I
Like
don't.
they do
Right.
so much of this shit.
I mean, if it is,
I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna get outside the studio. I want to start doing some hood blogs, man. I think we need to start doing that to show people. I know that we don't want to glorify it. I know a lot of people. I might probably get some backlash on it, but I'm gonna start doing like these little hood vlogs and things about the city that people don't know. Because from my understanding, like a lot of people don't really know what we got in this city.
Adam.
No,
it's
it
like,
ain't the real shit.
it don't get no
It
boost.
ain't the real shit.
Right. They ain't
It's
getting that
somebody
push
else
that they
doing
need.
it on saying it ain't the real shit. It's some bullshit. Cause niggas know you fuck around and do the wrong shit on there. Them saying niggas will f you up. The homies.
Play it.
That's why I don't even. I'm feeling funny about even coming on this motherfucking show right now. Goddammit. What the f I'ma say? Who gonna say something about what I said about? I know I'm finna, but at the same time I'm gonna represent for the city, homie, and let niggas know. Yeah, we ain't got no super whatever. But you did make a lot of statements that was incorrect because ain't none of them records you was naming. Salute to every. They ain't got no record bigger than Rob Stone.
Yeah,
record.
white boy.
What records?
Yeah, white
The
boy.
record
What's
that got
up with that?
the record that got a
White boy.
motherfucking billion streams. That
Okay, but
Kill
what's
Bill.
not bigger than that?
no records.
Right.
Shit. Who the f got
Fresh
a
Rock-
billion streams?
Well, he stole that record.
Is that the biggest record out of San Diego ever?
Possibly. Shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, I don't
Hell
know
yeah.
nobody else who would have a billion.
Why are you
Hell
saying he stole it? Because he didn't have that sample?
Well, Frank-
Cleared.
You didn't talk to Stat about that? You should have brought that up. You were
I'm
slipping.
talking about Rob Stone.
No, I'm not. No, he didn't steal nothing. I'm saying if he got a billion streams, that's what you saying he got?
Because
Like
there
a
was, there's a sample. Like the whole
all the
beat is
streams. That's that.
sample.
But that's
I
just
forget
like
what
on
song it
YouTube. I'm
is.
talking about all together. It's probably like a couple billion streams on this one.
Damn.
Okay,
You
so
feel me? Yeah.
so where did he go from there?
What's the
he had
next
a little movement for a little while, but I feel like it kind of cooled off at some point.
He watching his words now, huh? He don't want to say the wrong.
But it's in his face like last week.
Also, that song has 566 million views on
Yeah.
YouTube, which is insane. Nah, me and Rob Stone were kind of arguing in the DMs the other day. I ain't tripping on him, though. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I just said Rob Stone had a big song. He did an interview, and then it's been a while, and I ain't really heard anything. And he was not feeling that
He
remark.
didn't like those remarks.
I will say this. When I fired up Cash Money West, I was Daygo hunting.
Mm,
This is how I came across the KT Forns and people like that.
right.
But it was kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, they was playing hardball with the business.
Mm.
Cause I don't think they understood the business.
Getting the lawyers involved and all that.
No, it wasn't that. Cause when I was at, I told them I was giving dudes bags.
KT, my little nigga.
And I was telling them, like, bro, I want to put majority of the money into marketing you, cause I'm finding you, cause I know what's down there, right? But in their head, they was saying crazy. They like, yo, we want $500,000. What? Right? But because they've been hearing these other numbers from these other
Right.
people, they like, well, shit. If he got 5 million and 10 million, I'm good for $500,000. I said, I
Right.
tell you what, how about we give you a $500,000 budget, and I give you 100,000 out that budget for your pocket, and this other 4 go towards producing the album, shooting your video. He know, all right, go. I got to move. I got to move you around the country, radio runs, promo, all this type of stuff. And they was just playing hardball. It was crazy. It was nuts. So then one dude said, "Well, how much would you offer LA artists?" I said $250,000. I was real with him.
Right.
And when I told him that, oh, he said, "Oh, you got me."
Up, nigga. It's Daygo. Straight up.
Right, but he's not understanding. Adam is like, it's a different vibe.
It's a different
But what's
conversation.
going on right now? You watch Blueface was running around on the roof of his own car. He had his buzz going. I gotta get you there. So that extra 150 is gonna go into getting you to where he's already at.
Okay, but is part of the problem that you are used to being able to just sign any old rapper out the hood by giving them 20 grand, and now the rappers are getting smarter and they know
I
that
never
that ain't
gave a
shit.
rapper 20 grand.
I know, but I feel like that used to work on rappers a lot easier, and now rappers
never
know
done
how
that.
much money they can make in the industry. So when a label's like,
You know, it's crazy. Like, I feel like in this situation with Adam22 No Jumper is probably the best thing that happened to San Diego, because we learning a lot of shit. This is what people really think about us. They give you some history of what really happened, what we need to do. They give you pretty much the roadmap. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a good learning situation for us, and the eyes are on us right now. the world is looking at us right now because there's a lot of fucking, you know, back and forth, a lot of, you know, drama and shit going on. They got Mitchy up there or everything. This is a good spot to be in. Now it's time for us to capitalize. It's time to strike. If you're an artist, it's time to eat. Time to drop music. Show them what you're made of.
Here's 30K. They're like,
no, they're doing that now. Adam, today, that's what they're doing.
Labels? Yeah, for sure.
Bro, I'm going to be real. Somebody told me, I ain't going to tell you who, our guy, Lefty Gunplay, after receiving his Grammy, went to a label. They offered him 30K. Bro, it's crazy now. It's nuts now. They ain't, bro, times where a guy get 2 million, he had a dog fight to get 350, 500, and that's to do the whole everything. It's nuts now, but back then, bro, if you an underground artist, and the money I'm telling them was for their pocket, I'm giving you this for your pocket. I still have to
do all the other
stuff.
Yeah.
So they give me a budget, so I'm like, shit, where is he weak at?
Right.
So automatically, I got to move him around the country. First, I got to start in the regions. You know what I'm saying?
Got to work
and it's easier from being from the West Coast to tie him into somebody down South and get you that, and then bring him back. Because once the South start claiming the West Coast dude, then the West Coast dude start claiming him.
Yeah,
straight up.
Right, but now I got to go down there and leave him down there for a month. I got to put you in a room. Wasn't no Airbnbs back there. I had to put you in a room. You know what I'm saying? Get your rental car, security, put you in studios, find an artist down there that's popping that don't mind co-signing you.
Don't you feel like you got to get them hot on like a local level first?
Well,
who else you do that play with, homie?
Huh?
Who else you run that play with?
What?
That same play, like when you took them, got them, you know, artists.
I did that play with Blueface. I did that play with True Car. Fucking Savvy Third, but
so the only niggas you couldn't get that off with was San Diego.
They was playing hard. I asked them,
and I ain't gonna lie, I swear to God,
they was playing hard.
See, hey, you gotta respect Mitch. He calling them out. He's like, all right, y'all, you speaking up, but hey, show me some receipts. You gotta respect Mitch. He represent for the city, man. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna let motherfuckers anybody talk crazy about the city. Hey, run them receipts.
My little niggas, I ain't talking about KT. I'm talking about
they was playing hardball.
I brought other executives to San Diego to do business with artists, and they went other places and they can get shit done, and they couldn't get it done in San Diego. And
it's real, I'm telling you.
But what I'm saying is it's only because of the lack of knowledge, homie.
They don't know.
They just don't know, homie, because they not in the industry shit. They in the street shit. You know what I'm saying? You won't know that because if you watch just the internet, you're gonna hear and only know what Adam knows.
Interesting. I didn't know this. Do you hear what Mitch just said? Wow. We might be our own worst enemy. We might be our own worst enemy. He said he brung executives down there. He brung the whole teams down there for a lot of these San Diego artists. But we didn't cooperate. Damn. And he was saying there was a lack of same thing with Mitch, same with Whack 100. He said there was this lack of, knowledge. He said we had a lack of knowledge. We didn't know anything about the business. That's interesting. I did not know that. Wow, Mitch already, he did his part. Mitch did his part. He did. He already, used his resources for the city. What else can he do? He brung, like I say, he brung executives down there for the city already. He tried to, put his, use his resources. And the thing is, you only got one time. These people ain't gonna come back and keep on coming back and keep on coming back. Especially if they don't know who you are. He's leveraging his relationship with other people to try to get this done. But he's saying pretty much like, hey, we probably disappointed those executives, those labels. Interesting. I did not know that.
He don't know that in the streets, nigga, Go to the jail and see who they bumping amongst.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mitchy Slick, you feel what I'm saying? Go to the penitentiary all over this motherfucker. But not that that's worth this or that, but I'm saying where we come from, that shit's worth something. So when you say shit like that, they're gonna take it a certain way. You know
They haven't left
Adam. They haven't.
They haven't left that old mentality.
That state of mind.
You know
The
what I'm
music
saying?
is popping, but the business is not caught up. How would you expect the San Diego any artist from 2 hours away to understand the game as well as the cast that's right here by the game? You feel what I'm saying?
Man, listen to this shit. Listen to this. This is the problem. They're giving you the problem right now. We are the problem. Oh shit. The reason why San Diego ain't popping right now was because of us. From what they're saying. We had opportunities. We didn't seize the opportunity. Because our lack of knowledge, our ignorance. Same thing, Whack 100 said the same thing earlier, though. He said the same thing. He's confirming what Mitch just said. So we can't say nothing bad about Mitch because this man is the same. He said this. He had the same. He had the same experience. He had the same experience as Mitch had. He said he brought executives to San Diego too as well. But the people, they wanted 1,500,000. But even the people in LA who were already popping, they didn't want 500, but they wanted 250. The people already popping in LA. He said, and Whack 100 said is because of the lack of knowledge and lack of the ignorance that we have in the city on the business aspect of it, on this music. Same thing Mitch said. Mitch said, I brought these executives out there, they didn't want to listen. He had the same story, y'all. Just being 100% transparent. We might be our own worst enemy. We might be our own worst enemy. Ooh.
Like, another LA artist or artist for Compton might have understood that play you was trying to run.
Hell yeah.
He done heard his homie ran the same play. He went and asked his homeboy, hey, check it out, what you call it? Because you know, it's a bunch of that ain't got deals around here. How'd that go? Wait. Oh yeah, that might have worked. Homie, I had a deal similar to that. We don't have no reference.
Think about it,
I got
Adam.
no reference.
Think about it. Because you was a Blueface fan, right?
I was.
Now, right?
To this day.
And I'm not taking nothing from nephew, right? But I signed him in like September. I was working Sappy 3rd. He went to jail. I got him out. And then November, when he went back, the PO told me, we putting a hold. You can't bail him out this time. I called Blueface in November. Because I told him, look, Sappy 3rd up first. Here go your bag. Keep doing what you're doing. We're going to plug into you. I said, dude, go. You ready? Now, follow this. November. I call Cash Money and say, hey, I'm ready to go on Blueface now, right? They said he got some new music. I said, yeah, but I'm not tripping this new music. I went through his old music, and it's a song on here I want to remix. Bro say, Whack, everybody shut down. I said, bro, I gotta go now. He said, Whack, do what you gotta do. You got my blessings. A lot of people don't realize this. So while we had Cash Money West, I went to E1, took Tatiana, a song that had been out 7 months before I even knew this artist, and started Lyrical Lemonading it and remixing it. Lyrical Lemonade remix YG. Lyrical Lemonade remix Cardi B.
Yep.
Right? Then I had his own version. Then I put them together. So I had like 5 or 6 DSPs off one song. By the time the label came back to work, late January, Blueface was gone.
Boom. Okay.
Without that shit, it's a good chance everything else wouldn't have happened for him. I turned around, I'm touring game crazy in Europe. And one thing, people that know me, when I do my tours, I do them date by date. I don't go to the agencies, right? So when I was booking Games tour, I'm like, look, I come to your market, but I got this new artist need to follow in 4 months. Wasn't no way fucking Blueface was supposed to be in Europe the first 6, 7 months. That don't happen. But I'm using the leverage of Game for them to cross book Blueface.
You have to work.
So it's the look,
yeah.
Adam. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is in Europe? From that endorsement deal started coming, and then all the other shit, you know, shit got involved, the other shit, and whatever happened. But again, if he wouldn't have did that deal when he did it, I wouldn't have been in position. Stat Quo had Cole Bennett. QCP was managing Cardi.
Right.
All my ducks is in order. Cardi loved me as a person because I knew her prior to. So these things was able to happen for him, which led to what it is today. So
They're giving a lot of game in this. I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes because this is like a 2.5 hour interview. I can't run that long on this. So I'm gonna do like another 5 more minutes or so, then we're gonna wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? But they're throwing some game. There's a lot to learn out of this interview. So like I said, if I'm pursuing music or I'm a music artist, I'll listen to this. Soak up game, man. This is game here. I'm learning a lot.
sometime, bro, you know it.
Yeah, absolutely.
When Adam brought you in, he didn't tell you, hey, here go this big contract. He said, come sit at the table. I'm going to do another show with you.
Yep.
So now let's see where that goes. People may look at you like, oh, you a fool. But a couple months from now, when that shit then blew up, which is going to blow up,
Right.
right? Then somebody would say, well, shit, I should have did that. Sometimes you got to sacrifice.
Hey, bro, if you do what you did for Blueface, for a San Diego, it's a nigga in San Diego that you could do that for, homie, and he'll go up. Trust me.
Yeah, but the niggas, they, bro.
I wanted to ask this question. Do you feel like, okay, because in the fractions of California, like you got up north in the Bay Area, they got their own sound. You got Southern California, they got their own sound with LA.
You on a good topic. You on a good topic.
Do you feel
right
like San Diego has their own distinctive sound out of the other shit that goes on in California?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that that's not the ones that's popping. The Daygo sound is not the artists that are popping. It's not because it's not popping either. It's just that like I said, I didn't want to say no name. I have to go, but I'm saying no, there is a Daygo sound, but a lot of the artists in San Diego don't understand that, you know, that's what it'll take to make it pop. You know, they trying to do what they think
Everybody else, the popular
everybody else, because they done tried all the shit. They don't know what the answer is. They think that might be the answer.
Right.
They might think it's the music. It's not the talent. It's not. It ain't got nothing to do with the talent. That ain't why Daygo ain't popping. Daygo ain't popping is because lay a play like that for a San Diego artist, and then you'll see what happens.
Yeah, but see, in order for me to lay the play,
They gotta be with it. They can't be playing hardball. Oh, you with the jicks or not?
Hey, yo, you know what? In defense,
Right.
it's other artists in LA. What's his name? Rucci. And RJ, but RJ was still tied into. He was dealing with his thing, what he had going on with Mustard, right?
Right.
But
Damn, dude, this is crazy. Wow. I gotta make a clip on this. They're saying that they're saying we fucking the game up. That's pretty much what he's saying. He's saying that's what it pretty much is saying. They're saying that we have opportunities before the pop, but we've been messing the game up in the past. You know what I'm saying? So after you try to help somebody, you know what I mean, a few times, and they're not, you know, they have lack of, you know, business knowledge. They have other artists they can just be focusing on, you know what I mean, especially from this region. They were like, all right, these people in the region, they're gonna want $1 million, so I can go get a Blueface and do half of that. You know what I mean? They're not gonna keep on looking at us. Interesting. This is interesting. Couple more minutes, I'm be done with this.
I hit Rucci. Rucci one of the first dudes I hit because he didn't know I knew his daddy. Me and his daddy did time together, Taco.
Much love to the homie
Right?
Rucci.
And Taco been,
Rucci and them remade one of my songs, man. Salute to the young
Taco
homie.
had been expedited and shit, you know what I mean? Back to El Salvador or whatever. So I knew that was the homie's son, right? So when I reached out to Rucci, watch this.
Damn, Wack can talk though. God damn, Wack.
I offered him a bag, but he said, I gotta tap in with my homies. So when I heard that, I can't sign a motherfucker's hood.
Right.
I can't do that type of business. Because that's telling me,
You gotta talk to somebody else,
Yeah.
this person, that person. Yeah.
that's one thing about Blueface. Blueface is Blueface.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Blueface is he gonna run his own ship. So I reached out to him before I even reached out to Blueface because he had a buzz going. So I just kind of think you're right. It's just like people don't have the knowledge of, and they don't trust.
They don't trust. So that's what I'm saying. The not having the knowledge leads to not trusting. I done tried to do a lot of shit with a lot of San Diego artists. You know what I'm saying? On a major level. Shout out to the homie TK over there, Art Barron. I brought damn near the whole everybody, the whole crew.
I introduced us too.
Yeah, he did.
I had to guess.
I brought the whole crew of Daygo artists. I already did this. I brought every artist that had a buzz in San Diego to the studio. Let them work with Ryan and them and all the shit. Brought TK in, and for whatever reason, I'm not finna get into all that. They just didn't really understand how I was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand that TK and them came down there to see me shine.
Right.
You understand?
And then you put the light on them.
Come on now. And when I say me shine, I don't mean me shine as an artist. I mean me shine as the executive. We done did business together. These my homies forever. I've been f***ing with TK and them for 20 years. Homie.
Yeah.
So when they reached out to San Diego, it was, Mitch, we gonna get you popping. It's time for you to be executive and do your shit. And so I try to bring that together.
Yeah, I was gonna ask her how that happened. If somebody offered it wouldn't be a bad thing for Empire to say, we're gonna create a division to go down there. Let's find.
Interesting. So what Mitch is saying that from the information I'm gathering, he tried to be like an executive for a lot of the artists here in San Diego. So he brings down a lot of the top people, and he was gonna sign artists in San Diego. So he use a lot of resources, but for some reason, the people that he tried to do business with didn't want to sign with him. Interesting. That's interesting. I got to talk to Mitch about this.
Find some talent in Daygo. He did it with Detroit. There was a time Ghazi would have signed every damn artist in Detroit.
Yeah. Rio the Young OG.
Ghazi, my brother, man.
You get what I'm saying? That might be a conversation.
Hey, I had the first physical CD distributed on Empire. Me and Ghazi walked to lunch every day and chopped game before that shit went crazy. Ghazi even tried to do this shit with me. Lightweight, you know what I'm saying? But when I tried to bring it back home, how Ghazi laid it out was this, and you gonna be familiar. He said, Slick, we'll get you popping. we'll get them going. I'm telling about this artist. I'm telling about that artist. He like, yeah, homie, they're dope as f***. Right after we get you popping, then we bring them along. You know what I'm saying? And that's every label I ever went to said that about any artist I ever brought.
You had
to
the buzz though.
Any artist I ever brought. See, but San Diego niggas think like I didn't do that. You feel me? Because it didn't materialize into nothing. And that's only because they didn't understand the business. I ain't knocking my brothers. All I'm saying is get in the motherfucker. Quit worrying about just the studio, because it ain't the most talented niggas that's popping. That's not who's popping. The most talented niggas is not the niggas that's popping. And in San Diego, a lot of the homies think that that's why they jumped on y'all. Because I understood what Adam was saying. I don't like how he said it, but I understood what he was saying.
The story of our life.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying,
got that extra security at the building these days.
It's about numbers, y'all. At the end of the day, it's about numbers. The only shit that this motherfucker understands is numbers.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Internet.
That's it, homie.
That's it.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? It don't matter. Nothing else matters. It ain't nothing personal. Adam only cares about numbers. He knows how to get the numbers. That's why he creates all this chaos on his platform, because he get the numbers, and the numbers generates revenue. That's just business. That's just business. That's crazy.
Right.
He didn't say you niggas can't rap.
Right.
If he did, then we'd have a real argument. But that ain't what he said. And so what I'm saying is, all right, you dissed, and a lot of people think you a Daygo hater though, Adam.
They think I'm just a hater.
Just a straight Daygo hater.
Daygo, yes, you.
I don't know why I ain't ever think that.
It's good for your ass.
See, but I'm gonna tell you what it is because y'all loosely throw Daygo around sometimes, but y'all don't really understand like Daygo is the importance of San Diego niggas in the streets. Y'all don't really know that because it's not on the internet.
I remember the last time that you were summoned to the podcast to defend Daygo was because I can't remember who, but somebody basically said that San Diego was soft or pussy or whatever. And
I
said that?
I honestly can't
the Mexican homie, the one that be with that was
Duno.
AD, and I brought him to Daygo.
The big dude.
And I brought him to Daygo.
He was just
the
chatting.
homies was.
He said that?
He said some
Duno
shit.
said
That was a
that?
long time ago, but I
But
guess,
them,
yeah.
hey, them Daygo essays be about to, they be with
Tear
the
some shit
bullshit
up,
down.
yeah. Ain't nothing soft about Daygo.
I have no knowledge of how gangster San Diego is.
That's we know you don't. We know you don't.
But he
We
said
know
it on
you
the
I don't think I've
platform.
ever commented on such a
That's
thing.
cool though. But I didn't come here to explain this to you. I came here to use your platform to explain it to all the motherfuckers that you influence.
For sure.
Because you will have them fucked up thinking that Mitchy Slick walk around acting like he tough for no motherfucking reason at all. Like where I'm from ain't like, it wasn't Daygo niggas. When they first kicked the Damu shit off and the pen and all that shit, like, it was Daygo niggas at that table. Day one.
That's a fact.
Straight the fuck up though. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Fact.
They mention them. Go look at all them old shits. They're naming Daygo homies. And I'm not saying I'm glorifying that, but I'm saying I know that's what y'all use to judge whether we can say slick shit about this city or not. Y'all just don't understand
Tell him, Mitch.
Daygo and how we feel about Daygo.
Let him know, Mitch.
Like it's not we might be delusional about some rap numbers or some shit, but we're not delusional about the gangster shit and the motherfuckers being busters and all that shit. We're not
So is
delusional
San Diego
about
open
Yes.
to
yes, they are.
to people like
This interview right here will open up a lot of the youngsters
cause guess what?
to a different option.
I'm gonna be real. You know DC Baby Draco been in jail a couple weeks.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, he really locked up.
He hit me.
There we go, baby. Now I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna cut it right here, man. Y'all can watch the rest of it yourself. We're at an hour and about 15 minutes in, man. That's pretty long. I don't want to bore y'all. Keep on, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I learned a lot through that. I'm gonna listen to the rest of that tonight. I'm gonna listen to the rest of that tonight. But we had some opportunities already. Daygo. Wow, I didn't know all this. We had quite a few opportunities, but from what they're saying, like we just didn't know. We didn't have the business knowledge. We wanted $1 million. They're saying that Mitch said he brung a lot of people down here already too. I see why Mitch act the way he acts now. He already did what he can do. Interesting. But this is a good thing. But once again, this is a really good thing that's going on because now it seems like we have a second chance. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. This is your time to shine. Because the ears and the eyes are on San Diego now. I don't want to hear no excuses now. I want to hear no excuses. The ears and the eyes are on you. Opportunity is coming. It's time not to choke. It's time to go gas. No, what does it say? All gas, no brakes. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man, for kicking it with a brother again. I'll be on tomorrow. Who am I interviewing tomorrow? Interviewing Mr. Little One. San Diego legend, Chicano rapper. I'll be interviewing him tomorrow, 6:30ish, around there, 6:30ish. Yeah, man. We gonna get it up, man. This is our time to shine, baby. It's time to eat. Let's support each other, man. Let's keep pushing. Let's work together. Let's stop all the drama, all the beef. Spread the love and push together, man, and let's eat. Let's learn together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do my part. My name is Big Hendo. This is Hendo Unplugged, man. I love y'all. I love this city. Yes, I am a transplant, but man, I represent the city, man. I've been here 80-90% of my life. I love y'all, man, for real shit. I'm gonna do my part there to, you know, spread the word. That's all I'm saying, man. Do what I can. You do what you can. With that being said, man, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, man, I see y'all tomorrow. Let's go.
I swear they all think they 100 proof, but these bars be speaking hella truth. Put me in the booth, I'm giving out wisdom to fairy who living proof, conduct good business, and don't forget your suit. Everyone can't sit at this